Hey DC, what's up? It's me, yours truly, back to post a really quick video here, just to share with you a few recent finds. Been a very awesome pickup today too. Well, I'll tell you the story behind some of these in a moment here, but playing in the background, came home and kind of got a little bit of a Pantera mood. We got the Great Southern Trendkill playing in the background. Good hard stuff there. So anyway, I have about maybe 4 or 5 recent finds here, but then I have a stack of stuff that I was given today, which is really cool. Especially considering there was some pretty darn good stuff. But again, I'll tell you a story about that in a moment. Let me show you some of the recent pickups. Pretty much, well, I guess all but 3 came out of dollar bins, but of course this didn't. But I picked up a copy of Small Black. This is their new one, Limits of Desire. I've only listened to a couple of songs on it so far, but it reminds me a lot of their album, is it Chains or No Chains, New Chain? Oh, I can't think of the exact title. I think it's New Chain, but I have it on vinyl, and I love that album a lot, so I was hoping this would be very similar, and sure enough, it kind of is, so that was a good pickup. Also picked up a new discovery for me, jazz-wise. Eric Dolphy. This is Out There. Just happened to stumble across him on iTunes the other day and really digging his stuff. So this is the first piece I found by him and definitely going to be searching out some more. There's another one I really want to get by him too. I have it on my list. I can't remember the title of it, but obviously a new jazz artist I'm definitely going to be getting into. I found a copy of John Coltrane's. This is the African Brass Sessions Volume 2, which is really cool stuff. So another addition to the Coltrane collection. And then the rest of these were dollar bin finds. I listened to this one the other day and had been looking at buying one online, and I stumbled across this one in a dollar bin. As you can see there, it's a little bit rough. You know, it was taped on the bottom, some strong ring wear there, taped on the top. But then when I pulled it out too, I saw vinyl was pretty darn clean. I even played it there in the shop for a quick moment, and it's pretty clean. So it's just kind of one of those, you know, this will hold me over so I can get my hands on a good copy. This is Sonny Rollins, The Bridge. And I think the new reissues of these run like $13 or so, so I'm sure at some point in time I'll pick one up. But again, for $1, that's a good listening copy until... who just showed this? Oh man, I can't remember because I remember I commented and said I just picked it up yesterday as well. Oh, I think it was, God, I can't remember her username now because I just subscribed the other day and found her channel. But anyway, this is a copy of Yes. You know, the whole trifold, blah 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 blah. And again, all the records are in really good condition, and those are pretty nice find for only $1. So good addition to the Yes collection. And that's what, Yes Songs, I believe, is the name of it. Another great dollar bin find, Deep Purple. It's a Stormbringer, and again, really good condition there too, which is nice. So good dollar bin finds there. Now the other things I want to show you here, I've kind of flipped through really quick. Really cool stuff. I went to a kind of like a dinner party about a week or so ago, and you know, met some really cool people there, some really interesting, you know, guys, business owners, that type of thing. And so we're talking about this, that, business, and a lot of other stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, music comes up. And so, you know, that conversation starts going. I tell them about, you know, collecting vinyl records and all of that. And then one of the gentlemen, he goes, you know, I have a bunch of old vinyl records that have been sitting around forever, and like, yeah, you sound like you're really into them. If you want them, you can have them. And of course, I'm like, of course. So I called him up, and he called me back. He's like, yeah, let's meet, and you can come grab them. And he showed them to me. He said, yeah, if you want them, feel free to take them. And I was like, heck yeah, I want them. I'm always up for vinyl. So really cool guy. That was very awesome, getting a chance to just talk to him about a bunch of stuff all night long. But these, I went and picked them up today on my way home, and so this is what I got for free, which is some really awesome additions. And again, I looked through most of the stuff there. They had been sitting in this crate upright, so they had been stored pretty well. And he said they had been there for probably 25 plus years. So he was talking about when he bought them and all of that. So pretty much all original issues. He hasn't bought anything pretty much since the 70s. So all of them in really, really good condition too. Covers, vinyl, and everything. So let me just show you what an awesome score this was. A free score that someone was nice enough just to pass on. Creedence, Bio Country, sorry. Again, you can see that that's an original pressing. Look at that condition there. Absolutely great. Big Brother Holding Company. Again, great condition. Santana. Another great one. Rare Earth. Get ready. Steppenwolf. Monster. As you can see on most of these, I mean, Ringwear didn't even say that on them, so he took really good care of them, even though he really didn't listen to them for the past 20 years or whatever. Donovan's Greatest Hits. You got Grand Funk Live. Gatefold even still crackles when you open it there. But another good addition. A little bit of ringwear on the back of that one. Got Quicksilver. Never heard this one, so I'm not very familiar with this album. And then Mothers of Invention. Freak Out. Again, that was another very, very good find. I was happy to see this one in the stack. He told me a very interesting story about this one too, because they're actually related, you know. So, but that was kind of interesting too. This is a Fire and Rain. That was really cool. A great, nice copy of Led Zeppelin 2. Again, in great condition. As you can see there. Then the first Led Zeppelin. And Sugarloaf. Three Dog Night. Blind Faith. And Streisand. Can't Stand Her. Neil Diamond Gold. And then I was going to say Neil Diamond. Neil Young. After the Gold Rush. You see that has a bit of ring wear on that one as well, but the vinyl's in really good condition. 10 Years After. Haven't heard this one either, so I'm not very familiar with that. Guess Who? And then again, some of the other great stuff that popped up in there. The Doors. That's a great find. The Who, Live at Leeds. And it has all the stuff with it too. You know, all the inserts, all that, those insert stuff that came with it. Blah blah blah. So all of that's in here, which is really cool. Because actually, I have a copy of this, but mine doesn't have all the insert stuff. So that was a really, really great find there. Get that back in there. There we go. So the Who, Live at Leeds. More Doors. Waiting for the Sun. And more Doors. Again, I mean, especially for free, I mean, that's a great score. Jeff Beck, Truth. And Hendrix, Electric Ladyland. I think I already have 2 pressings of this, but good stuff. This is a good one too. Blue Cheer. Johnny Winters. Eric Clapton. This is what, No Reason to Cry. And Iron Butterfly. This will be a nice upgraded copy for me because I think mine has quite a bit of ring wear. As you can see, that one's pretty darn clean. And an original pressing too, which is really cool. So, another awesome find. Grateful Dead. And this one is what? I'm not familiar with this album actually. I'll check it out later anyway. But, well, let's see. Grateful Dead. Self-titled? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm not a huge. I mean, I'm a fan of Grateful Dead, but I don't really collect a lot of their stuff. So this is kind of new to me, but great find there. And then a couple of Moody Blues albums, The Days of Futures Past, and a little more Moody Blues there. So again, I mean, that was just very, very awesome of him to offer me all those albums for free. And again, every one I've looked at so far, the vinyl has been in great condition, just needs a little bit of cleaning. So I'm more than happy to do that. So anyway, just wanted to share that really quick. As always, VC, let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you guys later. All right, take care, guys.